Two Presidents is about political dysfunction and how we can fix it. Unfortunately, Washington's a mess. Elected officials spend too much time fighting for partisan advantage and not enough time addressing the country's needs. The national debt continues to grow, the economy continues to struggle, and our government seems helpless to do much about it. According to conventional wisdom, Congress is the problem. It's filled with extremists on both sides of the aisle who aren't interested in compromise. But focusing on Congress is like dealing with symptoms rather than causes of an illness. Our political dysfunction has its roots in the White House. Over the past 75 years, we've seen the rise of what Arthur Schlesinger called an imperial presidency. The Oval Office exercises an immense amount of power, far more power than the Founding Fathers wanted. The framers expected Congress and the president to make policy together, with Congress taking the lead. For example, Congress passes legislation that the president can then sign or veto. But starting with Franklin Delano Roosevelt, presidents have acted on their own to impose their will. Congress is supposed to decide when we go to war, but Harry Truman sent our troops to Korea, and Barack Obama sent our bombers to Libya. Congress is supposed to protect the environment, but Obama doubled fuel efficiency standards for cars. When one president exercises the enormous power of the presidency, we shouldn't be surprised that the system breaks down. Everyone wants to have a voice in their government, but only half the public has a say for presidential policy. It's no wonder that the party out of power spends more of its time trying to regain the White House and less of its time trying to find solutions to our problems. Well, how do we diffuse partisan conflict? We should borrow a page from some of our European allies, who make sure that power is shared across party lines. When all citizens have a stake in their government, they want their elected officials to cooperate. Now, there are different models for shared governance in the Oval Office. In Two Presidents, I explain why it makes most sense for the United States to have two presidents from two political parties. Two heads really are better than one.